From video or the first task, hopefully you have mastered how to find the gradient and the y-intercept of straightforward lines. I'm again in this task going to ask you to find the gradient and the y-intercept. But hang on a second, this line doesn't look like it's in the right form. Remember, we're able to do it so long as our line was in the form y equals mx plus c. So that has no number in front of the y, and it has the mx and the c all on this side of the equal, on the right hand side of the equal sign. So our first job, if we want to find the gradient and y-intercept of something like this, is to turn it into the form y equals something. So let's have a go at doing that. This is like solving an equation. We're trying to get everything else across to this side except for the y. So we need to move a plus 9x. How do we do that? Well, we take 9x off both sides. Taking 9x off this side gets rid of that. So we're left with 3y equals... Now, for making it look more like this, I'm actually going to put it in the order minus 9x plus 12. So just put my minus 9x on this side, and then my add 12 after it. If you wrote 12 minus 9x, it doesn't change anything. It's just easier to read off in this format. Now I've got 3 times y, so the opposite is to divide by 3. The key thing to watch out for here is you divide everything by 3. So dividing 3y by 3 gives me y. Dividing minus 9x by 3 gives me minus 3x. Dividing 12 by 3 gives me plus 4. And we're done. We haven't finished the question yet, though, because we haven't found the gradient and the y-intercept. Well, our gradient, remember, is the number that comes in front of x. So that's my gradient. So let's write that down. So my gradient is minus 3. And my y-intercept is the bit that comes at the end on its own without the x. So the y-intercept is at 0, 4. So have a go for yourself and work through this example here. Pause the video, see if you can do it, and I'll run through the answer in just a moment or two. Okay, hopefully you've paused, you've had a go. Let's rearrange this one. Now we've got a minus 10x here, so the opposite thing is to add 10x to both sides. Doing that leaves me with 5y equals 10x plus 30. Now, if you wrote 30 add 10x, that's fine. It's just a little bit more like this form if we put it in this order. We divide both sides by 5. Dividing 5y by 5 leaves us with y. 10x divided by 5 is 2x. 30 divided by 5 is 6. Now we can read off. So our gradient is the thing that comes in front of the x, which is 2. And our y-intercept is the number that's on its own. So it's 0, 6. And we're finished. So that should give you enough just to get going on the questions and have a go. Don't panic if you don't understand what's in the orange box questions. If you can have a go, that's great. But the key thing is that you get the questions in the green box done. The ones in the orange box are there if you want to just maybe stretch your understanding a little bit further.